Well, folks, first off, I just want to start off really quick. I've got a lot of knives to talk about here. I got another bucket of knives, if you will. But hey, I have not forgot about the little competition I got. There's going to be a link just below describing exactly what the rules are. The top three are holding very strong. The third and fourth place guy, they are neck and neck. All right, and I'm not going to really stop this because I've gotten some really good response from it. I'm getting a lot of good numbers, and I really appreciate it. And not only that, is I'm giving away some really nice knives. I mean, second place is this beautiful Gerber right here. Of course, free of charge. The shipping, I'm shipping it right to your address. It's you win, you win. And then this beautiful Schrade, which is going to be the first place prize. I think I just said that was the first place. Well, I'll let the first place guy choose. How about that? In my opinion, this is the most beautiful one. This is an old Schrade Plus. I mean, this is made in the early 90s, and they just don't make knives like this anymore. You can't get knives like this anymore because Schrade is out of business. So all you have an option of is the Chinese made ones, which are absolute garbage. And then all the way up to 10th place is going to get an American-made box cutter, and this is solid steel. Says made in USA. Even the blades say made in USA. You have these are reversible blades, and not only that, you have two extra blades on the inside. You kind of hear them wiggling, and then you have yourself a brass adjuster with real positive clicks. This is a really good thing to have. Everybody should have a box cutter, and one made in the USA. This is the type of box cutter you find in Grandpa's toolbox, and it still works. So everybody's going to get something like that. So these are a lot of prizes. Now let's get to these box of knives, and I'm going to tell you what makes these knives special and why I go through a case of knives and pick certain ones and how you know you've got a gem in the bush. Okay, so here we are with the box of knives. Well, check this out. You know I picked up another queen. These queen knives are the hardest use knives that you can possibly find. Incredibly thick back springs. This particular one was made in 1976. These knives sell for upwards of $50. Of course, I don't sell them for that much, but they're absolutely gorgeous. Really fantastic locks. And then you got the little button head rivets there. Really strong construction, in my opinion. Not much for the beauty of it, but for use, this knife was made to use. And these old 1976 queen knives are just absolutely gorgeous. I got a knife that is very rare, actually, and this is the Tennessee River Trapper. These were made by Schrade in the 90s, and they are beautiful. Just absolutely gorgeous. Has some nice amber bone. Let me zoom in on that for you guys so you can see that. Just beautiful bone on that. Just really pretty knife. Look at that construction. The construction is absolutely beautiful on these. Just really gorgeous. Beautiful knife. Not only that, it's got a hollow ground blade. Now, remind you, I have not cleaned these knives yet. And by cleaning, I mean I just wipe them down with Ballistol. A beautifully hollow ground blade. Just a real positive hollow ground. Really nice. Schrade, super sharp. And yes, it is. Just a beautiful blade on that knife. Gorgeous. They do not make knives like this. So you have to excuse me. I have a what's called a trigger finger, so I have to wear this little thing on my fingers. Alright, so I got 3 of these, just really beautiful. Am I going to put them up on my website for sale? Yes, I am, but give me some patience. Have patience with me. Like I said, my health problems, my back, my fingers, my hands, and work along with that, it really doesn't give me much time to do much of anything. Here's a beautiful canoe Schrade, another pretty rare one that you don't really find much of. It's got a really nice spoon blade, I'm going to call it, because I'll tell you, this is a really wide spear point. Just beautiful. And then it also has yourself a little blade on the inside like that. Really nice user, really nice carry knife. It's got this really cool Camellius shield on there. Just a really nice knife. What else do we have here? Oh, I even picked up a buck. Now, guess what? Buck knives have gone to China. I'm here to tell you. And so you have to be careful when you're buying buck knives these days. This is a nice one. Just a beautiful buck knife. Real sharp, made in USA. 186. It's got the year it was made. I'd have to look that up. But I have a little key that tells me. Just a really nice one. Look at that nice pocket clip on that. Really nice. I mean, this is Schrade. This is Spyderco quality at a buck price, which I really like. And just, as buck is known for, just incredibly sharp blades. We got a Gerber here. Gerber's another one that's gone to Taiwan a lot. This is one of my favorite Gerber knives. 450. I really like the handle on this. It's got, and what makes it really nice, it has this rubber like grip thing on both sides that when you're holding this knife, you get such a nice positive grip on it. It is a very comfortable knife to use. Also, I like how the pocket clip, if you can see that, it actually goes into the handle and it has one single nut that holds it in place. Or bolt, excuse me. I'm going to call that a bolt. Alright. So it's not, you're not going to get any, well, what wiggle you do get, it's not going to go any more than that. I mean, it's in there. It's not going to work any more than it is. It's got a nice locking mechanism, made to use. A lot of people do not like serrations. I'm here to tell you that I do like serrations. They are easy to resharpen, and they maintain an edge a lot longer than just your normal grinds on your knives. I am a fan of these. Now, learn how to sharpen them. I have a video actually showing how to sharpen these. It's very simple. It's very easy to keep this sharp. And if you get to the point where you don't like it, you can just grind them away. You would do that with your stone by hand, and that would probably take you about 30 minutes. Now you're looking at all these Uncle Henrys. Okay, Schrade Uncle Henry. Schrade Uncle Henry is another hard-working knife. Again, they do not make these anymore. Beautiful. Fresh out of the package. Probably been sitting in that package for 20 years. The fit and finish on these knives is outstanding. And the blade material that they use is outstanding. Long poles, very easy to use, very good daily carry. And again, China's taken over this. For, you know, $15, $20 extra, you can get yourself a USA made knife. And again, these will go up on my website within, I'm going to say within a week or two, okay? Do not accept substitutes. Do not accept those Chinese-made knockoffs. It's nothing to do with being patriotic. It's the fact that they do not last. This knife will last you the rest of your life, and it will be found by your child somewhere in your toolbox when you're long and dead, and it's going to end up in a garage sale. And some knife collector like myself is going to pick it up for 25 cents. And then resell it on eBay if it's still there for a small fortune. Okay? But you've got to realize, and look, even though these are like it's like a Delrin material, I love how they did it. They really did a nice job with these Uncle Henrys. Looks very natural. Very natural and really grippy. So basically they took the absolute perfect stag model and mimic that very beautifully in this knife. Now I have a whole bunch of these, and they're fit and finish wise, they're all about the same. You can hear the snap that these have. Got yourself a knife. Very nice utility knife with it. This new phone I'm using, I like the zoom capabilities, but you guys are going to have to bear with the rezoom. I'm still learning how to use this phone for my YouTube videos. And I keep my videos raw, you know. Maybe one day I'll step it up and get a real camera. So which knife out of these has the toughest back springs? What do you think? The Queen. The Queen has back springs that are literally twice as thick of any of the knives out here. And if I could show you that, I'll even grab the Uncle Henry. I'll try to gather them up here. And I'll zoom in on these. Let me see if I can zoom in on these. There you go. And the Queen is, here's the Queen. Here's your amber bone. And here's your Uncle Henry's. Typically the amber bone, the price range for something like this is like $89. I will not be selling these for $89. Definitely not. Probably in the $60 range. And they're absolutely gorgeous. Of course, I gotta clean off some of the storage marks. Just with Ballistol, just wipe it off, clean it. It's got some storage marks that will come off. This knife will look absolutely beautiful and brand new. Then again, it's not brand new. This is a 20-year-old knife, and they do not make these anymore. A knife of this quality, you would have to go to a company like GEC now, and to get a trapper like this from them, you're looking well within the $100 range. Okay. Just beautiful. They did a fine job with this group of knives. So I hope you guys enjoyed this box of knives from Doggo Running, and expect some more videos from my Abarth for those of you that like that kind of stuff, and some car stuff and some cool stuff and tractor stuff. And I try to categorize my videos in my playlist. So if you only like my knife videos, just go to my channel, go down to my playlist, and you can click on knife videos. That way you don't have to waste your time watching a bunch of car videos which you're not interested in. So take care. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you very much.